Hey everyone, my name is Sarah Davis. I'm the Children's Ministry Director here at Bethlehem. And throughout this week, we are taking time as a staff to walk through the story of some of Jesus' last days. And so the story I have today is the story of Jesus washing his disciples' feet. It comes from John chapter 13, and I'm going to pick a few verses from there. So it says, "So he got up from supper, laid aside his outer clothing, took a towel and tied it around himself. Next, he poured the water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet and to dry them with the towel around him." And then jumping down to verse 15, it says that Jesus said, "For I have given you an example, that you should just do as I have done for you. Truly I tell you, a servant is no greater than his master, and a messenger is not greater than the one who sent him. If you know these things, you are blessed if you do them." I love this because I feel like it perfectly ties into what we're doing right now. We are in a crisis right now in our world with everything going on. Jesus, you could say, was in a crisis. He knew his death was coming. And it's been said so many times, I've heard over the past few weeks, that crisis brings out our true selves. So we see people madly buying things, stocking up on toilet paper. We see people just absolutely compassionate and making masks and things for people at hospitals that need them. So crises bring out our true selves, and it is no different for Jesus as he's approaching his death. Jesus is washing his disciples' feet. Jesus is still humble. He calls himself no greater than his master, the master no greater than his servant, and he was showing that. He still loved unconditionally. He still served unconditionally. So I think it's just a beautiful picture of during crisis, it's easy to turn inward and to panic and think about ourselves, but through this Holy Week, it's such a special time to watch how Jesus manages all of this and that he serves and loves. So this week, I encourage you all to go out and just notice how you're reacting during a crisis, and turn to Scripture and see how Jesus is reacting during his own crisis.